um, there are mixtures of units. And in these mixtures of units, you may be required to change these mixtures of units to another mixtures of units. So, and all these things occurs every time in engineering and sciences. So it is very, very important for us to know accurately how to do that. And that is what I want to teach today. So on the board, we can see on the board the values there on the board. The values there on the board says change this velocity, which is the velocity which is in 335.28 meter per second, that we should change it to kilometer per hour. You know, it's a mixture of unit, meter per second. Change it to kilometer per hour. It's a mixture of units. This one is density. Density that is in 200 kilogram, 200 kilogram per a meter cube, that we should change it to gram per cm cube. Another one is this one, 500 cubic inch per day, that we should change it to meter cube per minutes. So it's possible. It's very, very vital. Now, let's start. Then, if you want to start solving this thing, let us start from number one. You now draw a line. You now draw a line. A line like this. Now, what are you, this one that you want to change, the first one, which is 335.28 meter per second. You know, meter per second means meter all over second. The same thing that is here is just like a fraction. 335.28 meter all over second. That is per second. Now, I will battle, what I will be solving now is to make effort to take away this second in order to bring in hour. Another thing is also to take away this meter in order to bring in kilometer. So how do we do it? You can start with anyone. If you like, start with meter to take it away, or if you like, you start with second. So for instance, if I start with second now, I know that what I want to what I need here is hour. So I will start by saying 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. And another thing I have to tell you is that all the number that will be up here will multiply each other after you have finished. And all the numbers that are here will multiply each other after I have finished. Then in terms of cancelling, you know, I would like to cancel this thing. In terms of cancelling, all the number that is down that you want to cancel, you use the number that is up to cancel. So in terms of cancelling, you must use the number that is up to cancel the number that is down. You can't cancel down, down. And in multiplication, you multiply down, down, up, up. But in cancellation, you use up and down. So now, 1 hour is 60 minutes. Now, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Now, can you see now that I have, now, in terms of cancelling now, I don't need minutes at all. I'll cancel minutes. Minutes cancel minutes. I don't need it. I don't need the seconds. Seconds cancel seconds. then is only thing I need here is hour. So now I've successfully have hour here, which is per hour. Now let me start with meter. I want to cancel out meter. So if anyone I want to cancel, I will be trying to, if that one is up, I will try to write the one that will cancel it down. Now let me start. It will be in kilometer. So 1 kilometer is what? 1,000 meter. So that this meter will cancel meter here. Now I have finished getting the values I need. Now let me multiply out to get my final answer. Now the velocity which I need to be in kilometer per hour will now be equals to 335.28 times 60 times another 60 times 1 kilometer all over 1 hour. 1 hour times 1 times 1,000. So now multiplying all, if you multiply everything on top, it will give you 120,7008 all over. If you multiply everything here, to give you 1,000. Now, which it will be equals to, when you divide, it will give you 127.88.008. Then kilometer per hour. Let me write it well. 1,207.008 kilometer per hour. I have successfully converted it. I have successfully changed this velocity that is in meter per second to kilometer per hour. Now let's move again. Let's move in the second question. Second question said that we should change density. We should change density which is in kilogram per meter cube to gram per cm cube. You still draw the table. Now you now put your 200 kilogram per meter cube. Now we start cancelling because we need it to be in cm cube. Now 1 meter is 1,000 cm, but this is meter cube. You square it. You raise to power 3. That is, find the cube of it. This one is still square it again. So this squaring now, when you remove this bracket now, it will mean raised to power 3 and the raised to power 3 here. When you remove the bracket of this one, it will mean raised to power 3 of this one and raised to power 3 of this one. Then you continue, so that this meter cube will cancel meter cube. I've successfully got a cm cube, which will be here. Now we continue with the kilogram. 1 kg is equals to 1,000 gram. Now kg cancel kg. I need gram here. So gram is up here and the cm cube is down here, which will make it gram per cm cube. Now let us find our density, which is, to start multiplying, 200 times 1 cube times 1000 gram all over 100 cube times 1, which when you multiply 200, 1 raised to the power cube means 1 times 1 times 1 into 3. And 1 times 1 is 1 times another one is still also 1. So the answer that will be here is 1, which we will now have 200 times 1 times 1000 gram all over. This one is, this 100 cube means 100 times 100 times 100 times 100 into 3. And when 100 times itself into 3, 100 times 100 times 100 will give us 1 million times 1 here. So 200 times 1 times 1000 will give us 200,000 gram all over. 1 million times 1 will give us 1 million cm cube. Remember to put the cm cube here. Cm cube. Now, when we divide now, okay, 0 kill 0, 0 kill 0, 0 kill 0, 0 kill 0, 0 kill 0. What is remaining is 2 all over 10. So 2 divided by 10 will give us 0.2 gram per cm cube. We have successfully converted density, which is in 200 kilogram per meter cube, to gram per cm cube. That is how to do that. Then another one is this, the third one. The third one is, you draw your line, put your 500 cubic inch per day. Cubic inch per day. Now you start. 1 day is what? 24 hours. Now you have day cancel day. But what we need there is, we need to convert it to meter cube per minutes. We want to change this cubic inch per day to meter cube per minutes. So day cancel day, and what I need is minutes in my time. I don't need hours. Now 1 hour is 60 minutes. Now an hour cancel hour, so I have successfully have the minutes I need. Now for the cubic inch is 1 meter cube is equals to 39.37 cubic yes. Now when you open this bracket like what I did before, you now have 1 cube and a meter cube. When you open this bracket here, you now have 39.37 cube and inch cube, so that this cube cancel cube here. So I have this now. Now let us go get the final answer by multiplying. You now have equals to 500 times 1 times 1 times 1 again, because this cube is 1 times 1 times 1 into 3 is 1. 1 cube, this is the cube, all over 24 times 60 minutes times 9.3 raised to power 3. So when you find this thing, it means 3 times 39.37. 39.37 times 39.37 times 39.37 into 3. And when you have it, then multiply up. If you multiply up, what you have is 500 all over. Multiply all the down. What you have now is when you multiply this one, this time, this time, this, you get the answer. You multiply with 60 and multiply it with 24. What you're going to have is 4.25 minutes. Remember, minutes is at the end. This one meter cube will be there. When you divide the up one plus this, what you are going to have now is 5.69 times 10 raised to power minus 6 meter cube per minutes. Meter cube per minutes. Meter cube per minutes. That is the final answer now. We have successfully converted this number in cube per day to meter cube per minutes. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to share, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in our next episode.